Let's have a look here. This is us seeing it for the first time live. Should I get? Okay, I got the audio here. Let's have a look. All right, this guy's doing stuff. Oh.
Did the DX?
There he goes. Here he comes. Holy is. So you don't do the DX to him. So I think, okay, so he beat his teammate. I mean, is this guy okay? I mean, he went to shake the guy's hand, but here he comes. He is Strickland.
And that's
that's
Chris Curtis, yeah?
Yeah.
Chris Curtis.
I love how Chris Curtis like gets in between them, like, all right, I'll yell at you, but I'll keep Sean from hitting you.
Right. Oh,
yeah,
man.
that's true. He kind of saved. You know what I love about Sean? He kind of marches forward, right? When he goes to fight people, he marches forward, kind of like he's marching into war like a Confederate soldier. Look at this.
Yeah, he does. He does that during a fight, and he does it in real life, man. That's true. Gosh.
God, man.
Why would
Sean
you ever
Strickland.
do that against Strickland of all people? Like, unless maybe Strickland said something to him before the fight or whatever, but it's like, dude, come on, man. You just want to fight. Settle down.
Yeah. And it's one of those things where like he's that, once again, he's that category of guy where, all right, it's going to be a
I think it looked like he was going to go for a escape. That was like a Sean Strickland. It actually looked like a Sean Strickland fight, which is hilarious. Like his street fights look the way that he fights in the octagon. I was there for Izzy versus Sean, a fight we thought he was never going to win, and that's what he looked like the whole fight.
Yeah,
New member in the comment section there. Congratulations, Dustin. Thanks for joining us. Who do you guys think should be next for Sean Strickland? I saw Israel said potentially that he wants to run that one back. Is that kind of a no-brainer there? Should we just run that one back in the meantime? Him and Izzy?
It's hard to, for name value, for sure.
Man, is there anything for both guys? Like, both guys are in this weird place in their career.
They're in a really weird place. I don't, it's hard to tell where Sean is after the DDP fight. When this was a guy who, certain guys can fight without fire and they're still technically good enough that their style allows them to kind of go through the motions and still win. I know it sounds harsh, but like certain guys, like they're so technically good that fire can be out a little bit, but they can still fight. Sean's not that guy. Izzy, I would say, is kind of that guy. I don't know if the fire's still in him, but he's real technical, good movement, all that. He can kind of outpoint guys in a way that Strickland, I don't know if Strickland can do that, right? If he's not kind of mad at you, or like there's some emotional content to what he's doing, I don't know if he can still do it. Really. And it's a guy I respect a lot, in terms of his abilities, but if you don't want to, you're not the kind of guy that can kind of phone it in and still win. He's just not that guy. So name value taking on each other is really where it is. I'm really interested to see where Sean is mentally, because he's not that guy.